بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the grace of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter An-Nisa, the fourth chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 176 verses. Please listen to verse 39.
وماذا عليهم لو آمنوا بالله واليوم الآخر وأنفقوا مما رزقهم الله وكان الله بهم عليما.
And what would it have done them if they had believed in Allah and the last day and spent benevolently of what Allah had given them? And Allah knows them. After talking from verse 37 of this chapter regarding to spending money and criticizing by Allah those people who are stingy and are not ready to spend money, they are worried about their future, they are thinking only about themselves and they keep the money for themselves. After that, Allah said, there are some people who spend money, but their reason and their cause is not God, is not Allah. They spend money, but only because they wanted to show off. They want to have better life. They want to get better position, not only cause. Their cause is not only Allah. Allah criticized them and said, in verse 38, the previous one, وَالَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ أَمْوَالَهُمْ رِئَاءَ النَّاسِ. Those who spend their money only to show off. Allah criticized them, but in this verse, Allah is warning the people and says, why the people who have money and they believe in resurrection day, they believe in judgment day, they are not ready to spend money. What would it have done them? What is going to happen to them? What is going to harm them? What they are going to lose if they spend some of the money, some of the facilities that they have spent benevolently with good intention only for God? Why they are worried? وَمَاذَا عَلَيْهِمْ لَوْ آمَنُوا بِاللَّهِ. These people who believe in Allah, Allah is talking to them, but Allah wants to tell them that believing in Allah have different stages and different levels. Sometimes we believe in Allah by our tongue and we practice but some of the Islamic law. We practice and we leave the others. We choose some and we leave the others. Allah wants to say that no, if really you are believing in God and you believe by your heart, you should fully obey Allah and try to have wonderful attributes. Spend some of the sustenance that Allah has given to you. Allah says, لَوْ آمَنُوا بِاللَّهِ. If really they believe in Allah, they should spend. وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. And they believe in resurrection day. While they believe in Allah and they believe in resurrection day, they should understand that anything they give, they are going to save for themselves. If you give something, definitely is going to pay you off. One day, the day that really you need, you are going to get much more. As Allah promised. Allah said, give it for me, I'm going to double it and redouble it. give 10 times more, 700 times more. وَأَنْفَقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ. So Allah says why they don't spend, why they don't give because of Allah, while they believe and they believe in resurrection day, while they believe that in one day, which is resurrection day, they are going to get whatever they have given. And also Allah says, maybe you are worried that if you give from yourself. You must understand that anything you have, this is something that Allah has given to you as a sustenance. It's not from you. وَأَنْفَقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ. And they spend. Why these people will not spend مِمَّا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ, from something that Allah has given to them. Allah has given to them, and it was the sustenance that Allah has given to them. And Allah says a portion of that. Allah didn't say أَنْفَقُوا مَا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ. مَا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ, it means whatever Allah has given to them. No, Allah said مِمَّا رَزَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ. Mimma, min in Arabic literature means some, a little of that, a little of something that Allah has given to you. Allah wants to remind us that whatever you have, you must understand that is not yours. It's something that Allah has given to you. Allah could stop not to give and can stop it now, but Allah gave us to try and examine us to see what is our reaction and to show us what is our reaction. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِهِمْ عَلِيمًا. Then Allah says, you should understand that Allah knows whatever you do, whatever you spend. So why you don't spend? While you believe in God, you believe in resurrection day, and anything you give, it is a portion from something that Allah has given to you, and Allah is watching you. Allah is looking at you, and everything you do, it is written. Sooner or later, you will see the result. So you should not be worried about losing the money or whatever you spend. When Allah says, وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِهِمْ عَلِيمًا, and Allah knows and has knowledge to these people, Allah is watching them, and Allah knows them. Allah wants to say that either if you will not spend or you will spend but with a wrong intention, you must understand that is not going to help you. Brothers, sisters, we must understand when Allah is asking people to spend money and to give charity, Allah can do Himself, definitely. This is wrong to say that, okay, when Allah can do it and He didn't do it, it is a sign that He doesn't want it. Allah doesn't want this person will have money. This is wrong, definitely it's wrong. No, Allah wants it, but Allah wants us to give because Allah wants to improve us, to reach higher level. And it will not happen unless we will do it. It is exactly the same when father gives the money to the child, to his child, and says, give it to poor people. He can give it to poor people himself, but he wants to raise the child. He wants to teach him that you should give money and help the others. Allah can do Himself, but Allah wants to teach us. This is the reason that if we give the money and spend money, but with the wrong intention, only intention, physically nothing happened. I gave anyway $100 to poor people. If to give money is important, or to get the money by poor people is important in the viewpoint of God, there should not be any problem for God, even if I have a wrong intention. No, Allah says you are not going to get anything if you have a wrong intention. It will tell us that Allah wants to improve us, to help us to reach to higher level, to enjoy by helping the poor people, to remember God when you are helping the others. to feel that you are a member of the society and Allah has given to you to try to examine you, to prove to yourself who are you. This is the reason that we must give it with good intention. We must understand that Allah knows we believe or not, how much we believe and how much we practice. And when Allah says, وَأَنْفِقُوا, give it to others, it's not only money. Sometimes it's money, sometimes we should help the others emotionally, give their hand, take their hand. Sometimes by spending 1 hour, it is a best charity. Sometimes others will not need your money. They need yourself, your wife, your children, your brothers and sisters. They need yourself to sit with them and talk to them. Only that. They have a lot of money, but they have nobody to talk to them. We are human beings. Sometimes we need other than money, much more than money. And fiqh, give to others, help others. It means sometimes money, sometimes your time, sometimes your power, sometimes your feeling, your smile. Can we give this smile as a charity? Yes, definitely. When you see an orphan that he has nobody to have a smile with them, we ask Allah to help us to give whatever we have, a portion of that, with pure intention, and to save it for the day that we need it in that day much more than today. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.